Okay, so yesterday we looked at the first unprofitable direction, which is the kama, sensual. Okay, so we understood the sensual, I guess. So why the sensual is we don't know anything else other than sensual. So the jhana comes into existence because there is something beyond sensual. So there are 3-step process in Buddha Dhamma. The first step process is to cut down the sensuality and replace it with jhana. And the second step process is to look at the jhana and see the danger of jhana. And a third step process is to leave the jhana. This is a 3-step process. Again, repeat what I said for those who couldn't understand. The first step process is understand the danger of kama. So, asada, adinava, nissarana. Asada means pleasure or enjoyment. Adinava is the danger. Nissarana is escape. Okay. So the first step is to come out of sensuality. So coming out of sensuality, you have to replace it with something else. Otherwise, it will not work. The second step is to add something to do with jhana. Okay. Because the sensuality will go away when you have jhana. It's a jhanic bliss. So automatically the mind knows that, yeah, this is not worth it. So it throws away sensuality. And that's the second step. And the third step is, that is, after you establish second step, look at the asada, adinava, nissarana of jhana, and you drop jhana. Then you're done. The 3-step process. So, if you look at the Kayagata Sati Sutta, or you look at Mahadukka Khanda Sutta, or any one of these suttas, you will really find that's how it goes. So there is kama, and there is rupa, then there is jhana, or rather kama, rupa, vedana, as in the Mahadukka Khanda Sutta. Okay. And jhana is something you need to do, like what we discussed yesterday. If you are not on jhana, you are missing vital part of it. So we started with yesterday looking at Ariya, Anariya jhana, or Ariya is to cutting the becoming. That's it. So first you need to learn what is jhana, and then you have to cut the jhana. So if somebody doesn't even know what is jhana, then there's need, he or she doesn't know what do you mean by cutting, because you have not even established it. So we need to establish the jhana. So the first unprofitable direction is happening because we don't know anything other than sensual way of living. Simple. So you can't come out of sensuality if you have not experienced the bliss of jhana. No matter how much intellectualization I can do and whatever it is, it doesn't work. As an example, I see my wife, I see my son. No matter how much I say that is my wife, is not my wife, is not my son, this is not my body, this is not my mind, doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? Because I don't have the jhanic bliss. If it is, then it will not go towards sensuality. Okay. Now, jhanic bliss is an attachment. Again, it's an attachment. You'll have rupa raga, to cut that. Even an anagami means he has rupa raga. So don't be under the misunderstanding that, oh, anariya means this and ariya means that. So ariya means he will not have any raga. Sorry. Anagami has rupa raga. So mana is there, udacha is there, avidya is there. So nothing except for the 5 lower fetters are gone. So don't get into a misunderstanding that, oh, ariya means, because there's so many people who get waylaid saying that Buddha Dhamma is Ariya Magga and other things are Anariya. Yes, Anariya in what sense? It gives you rebirth. So that doesn't mean that an anagami doesn't have rebirth. He has. A sakadagami doesn't have a rebirth. He has. A sotapanna doesn't have a rebirth. He has. This rebirth. So don't let us not get into this way of seeing that, oh, Buddha Dhamma is superior because it's Arya. Yes, absolutely it's superior because it cuts bhava. That's the reason superior. But a person who is a trainee is as good as anybody else. But he's far better because he has cut out the 5 lower fetters. That means he will not come into the womb existence again. Then a person has cut off the 3 lower fetters and hence he will not go into the apayas. That's the specific thing about Buddha Dhamma. But there is rebirth. And the first direction of rebirth is what we looked at yesterday. Okay? Now we take the second way of rebirth. It is phassa ahara. This is the critical mass of Buddha Dhamma. You were to ask, what is the Buddha Dhamma? Is phassa, the contact. Whether you go through Maha Nidana Sutta or you go through Maha Tanha Sankhya Sutta or you go through Maha Rahulavada Sutta or you go through Maha Dukkha Kanda Sutta, Dhatu Vibhanga Sutta or Salaitana Vibhanga Sutta and many other suttas, if you have not understood, experienced phassa, then you have missed it. Because this is the crux of the Buddha Dhamma, phassa. No other Dhamma has it. Like if we also finished the Brahmajala Sutta. Phassa is the main thing. Okay? So all our effort has to go in understanding phassa. Another sutta, Putta Mamsa Sutta, or for phassa. So if you really see Dhamma, that is teaching of Buddha, is phassa, contact, not Vedana, not Tanha, not Upadana, not Bhava, like that. The phassa. Pussati is what he says in many suttas. One who understands the phassa has understood everything. If you look at Putta Mamsa Sutta, he says, the person who has understood phassa need not have to understand anything. He's got it. He's bound to be an arhat. Okay? So you know where to put the effort. Not on Vedana. It's on phassa. To begin with, you need to know Vedana. But after that, phassa. Now, first let's understand phassa before we go into the second unprofitable direction, which is how phassa come to be. Other than Bobby, can anybody come on video? So we can do this phassa business. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi, for volunteering. There's somebody also. Put Archana also. So there are 2 ladies. Oh, there are many ladies now. Okay, good. So we'll add all of them. I'm getting more. Okay. I think I'm done. I can't add any further in this video. So I have 2 men and 4 ladies. Right? Means already phassa has happened. That's the point. So chakuncha paticca, this I. Paticca means independent of, not independent, on dependence of I. And the object, which is Lakshmi or Bobby or Archana or 2 Archanas here. Good to meet both Archanas. So then Vijaya. So we have this many people on video at present, and the remaining people only names. Something. So Chakuncha Paticha, through the eye, depending on the eye and the object, Upajjati, arises what? What has arisen? Lakshmi, right? How the hell, from where the hell I came to know Lakshmi? I came to know Lakshmi because it is written there as Lakshmi. Where else will I find? Or she will say, my name is Lakshmi. Okay? What it should have been? It should have been Chakuncha Paticha Rupecha Upajati Chakku Vinyana. In the Vinyana, in the consciousness, it should have been only a female and a male. But it is wrong to name it as Lakshmi. So, what am I experiencing? Tinna Sangati Passo. I'm experiencing Lakshmi as I'm experiencing Bobby. Now, by nature, consciousness knows how to evaluate. Okay? So, will it not know somebody is fat, lean, short, tall, fair, color, brown color, white color, this one, that one? Yes or no? It does. So, it has phassa. Because of that, there is Vedana. So, if I like any one of you, is based upon what? Based upon measurement. The measuring. So, out of all of these ladies, Vijaya seems to be old. That's what I feel. I can't say to her, you look old. So, I will say that I think you look matured. Then she got matured at maybe 11 or 12 or 10 or 11, 12 or whatever that age was. But I say, I think you look more matured. And she also is very happy saying that I'm more matured. This kind of discursive thinking is vitakka. Okay, why? But there is a perception already that she is aged. And Bobby is also aged. I feel not worth it. Why? Because they are going near death. And I need somebody young because they are not going towards death. Okay? This is the perception of what I am getting out of. So the phassa is the main thing. If you can cut the phassa, there won't be any Vedana at all. What phassa did I get? Lakshmi or Archana or Vijaya or Bobby. Shouldn't get it. So where should I practice? At the Nama Rupa. Okay? Now, if I see Lakshmi and if I see Vijaya, if I see Archana, Bobby and Archana and other people sitting here, make them just Patvi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayu Dhatu, Akash Dhatu, 5 Dhatu. So where is Lakshmi? Not to be found. So the phassa did not happen. So there's no conscious experience of Lakshmi now. Yes. So is there a raga coming out of it? Is there a dvesha coming out of it? Is there a moha coming out of it? Isn't that relief from suffering? As long as Lakshmi is there, I have to fear of she dying. If it is Patvi Dhatu, who is going to die? So this is a relief. So we have to cut the phassa. If we are not able to remove the phassa, then Buddha says it is having an ahara. Ahara means nutriment or fuel. As long as fuel is there, the consciousness will get established on the same phassa. That's the reason chakuncha paticcha rupe uppajjati, not chakku, chakku vinyanam. Like that sota vinyanam, like that ghana vinyanam, like the jiva vinyanam. Now let me explain to you. When my wife comes from outside to this room, I have already a conscious experience of wife. Then what is happening? It's my wife's voice. It's just a voice. It's not a wife's voice. But then there is an attraction towards the wife's voice, or there's a repulsion towards the wife's the sound coming. If she is harsh to me, I feel, why are you so harsh with me? She's talking very lovely, and I say, I feel. So as long as all of you appreciate me, I feel very happy because I'm able to recognize you. What if it's just a sound? No one other than the sound. Then what happens? Then what will happen? There's no experience because there's no experiencer. So basically, the Vedana is not there because there is no experience provider, Vijnana. So there's nothing to be experienced. It's very comfortable. So Phassa Pachaya Vedana. Okay. What happens is Dukhe Sukho Sukonti Vipallaso. I'm carrying the dukkha. Why? Because as soon as the phassa happens, I want the object to be in the same way as I expect it to be. Okay? So when I married my wife, she was pretty. Not she was, her body was pretty, basically, or looking good. But now we are 25 years into marriage. Is it pretty? But I look young. Yes or no? And you will have to say yes because I'm asking you a question which will make you say yes. If you say no, then what happens? Yeah, well, Lakshmi, you're talking, but you are on mute.
I said you'll not be happy
Yeah, I won't
if I
be
say you
happy.
don't look young.
So I'm carrying dukkha or not all the time. All the time.
Yes.
I'm just looking for appreciation. Somebody says, sir, you look so nice. Means, no, my, what I can say, my nature is nice. Yeah, not only, sir, your nature is nice. How you have maintained your body, sir, it's very nice. So good. Okay. Now, why do I feel that way? Secondary. But there is feeling. There is a vipallasa, meaning distorted mind. It's completely distorted than what it should be. Because no vilas exist, and hence no Bobby would exist, or Lakshmi would exist, or anybody would exist. If I know that truth, peaceful. But that doesn't happen. So what in this, whatever is been shared, is that dukkhe sukhanti vipallaso. And when that happens, the person will get into the sila batta upadana. So he will have shila vrata upadana. So he will do austerities to retain his whatever he thinks it should be, because he wants pleasant feeling. Now the pleasant feeling is not coming. So they'll go to astrologer. First says that, why don't you put a ring? Saturn, always Saturn is a problem. Only two planets which will create more problem. One is Mars for whatever reason, and one is Saturn. Poor guy. But these two planets are very painful planets. And then there are other two planets which are not planet. One is Rahu and is Ketu. These people are also very bad. They are very demonic because they don't allow us to enjoy our life. Yep. These four characters. And Surya is also good, but Buddha is the best. Lot of money. And Guru is somebody who will give you all the pleasures in life. And you should have Shukra. And you will sky the limit. So now you see moon, okay, so and so, but moon also sometimes creates problem. So basically I have to eliminate Saturn and Mars. Not good planet. Then somebody suggests, why don't you do this puja? The problem will go away. Oh yes. Or somebody will say, why don't you visit that church, that particular church? Like, before the US visa, people go to Visa Balaji in Hyderabad. So then they go there, get their visa done. And it happens, it works. You get belief that, yes, Visa Balaji was the one who gave me the visa. There's nothing wrong in that because that's the truth. So like that. So we can see we will come up with different kind of mentalities based upon what is working and what is not working. Okay. So this is the viparyasa or vipallasa. Okay. When we have vipallasa, then we are going to create these rituals. And because of that, there is bhava ogha. Yesterday I was going through the flood. I'm still going through the floods. Okay. Bhava ogha. Ogha means flood. It become. I want to become this. Right? So basically, I want to be an American. Now, in this life, it's not possible presently, but I want. So I have to create opportunities. One. And May is in New Zealand. So I want to visit New Zealand. And May is not sponsoring me for some reason. She doesn't even talk to me on that. I'm so desperate to come into New Zealand. Now, what to do? The first contact made me experience New Zealand or US or Australia or whichever country. Because I'm experiencing what? India. There's a passa. So there's an experience of India, even though no India exists. Okay. Conventionally, we can say India is existing just to normalize things. But is it true that India exists? No. If that much knowledge comes, then I will not have to do with Sila Prata, and neither I will have Bhava Yoga or Bhava Ogha. Sorry. So there is no flood. If there is no flood, then there is no Vyapada. But otherwise, I will have Vyapado Kaya Ganto. I dislike this feeling. So feeling creates Vyapada. And why the feeling is because of the Phassa. If I had cut it at Phassa itself, no feeling. You're literally released. Okay. Then because of that, there is bhava asava and bhava yoga. Asava is the becoming, which is the defilement. And now I'm putting yoga there instead of ogha. So you will have bhava, ogha, bhava, asava, and bhava yoga. Yoga is union. So you are now united with bhava. So what are we wanting? Pleasurable sensation. But what are you getting? Painful sensation. So what do we do? Do everything in life to make it pleasurable. Being born in India, painful. That's it. Being an American, pleasure. Sukha. Why? You can buy the car you want. You can save money. You look at this fun. A person getting into America would think, an Indian getting into America would think, Indian rupees to American dollar or dollar to Indian rupees, it 85 rupees. $1 will fetch 85. So he starts multiplying things. If he has $10,000, 8,50,000 Indian rupees or 850,000 Indian rupees. What if he has 100,000 US dollars? He would have 85 lakh, 8 million, 8.5 million Indian rupees. What if he has 1 million US dollars, making 8 crores, 50 lakh, which is how much in the way of US terms? If 85 million, okay, is too much. In India, you can't make 85 crores or 8.5 crores without doing something else. If you're on a job, you can't make 8.5 crores. So this hassa is irritating. So there is stress. I want it. If I want it, what should I do? I get a visa. Do all my strength to get the visa. I got the visa. Let's say H-1B visa. Then I go to US. I work. Then I toil. Then I get the money. Then I convert into Indian rupees. See this fun. I'm not enjoying there. I'm converting it to Indian rupees. And then put it in Indian bank. Look at the stupidity. I'm putting not in American bank. I'm putting it in Indian bank. Then I'm putting in fixed deposit. As though I'm coming back and using that money. I'm sure I'm not coming back to India. But I'm making NRI account or NRE account, NRO account. I deposit there. When I deposit there, I start multiplying it. So OCI card. I put money here in India. And then once in a while, I come to India. And then I discuss with the banker, I'll again invest in some real estate and blah, blah, all that. Go back to either America or to Australia or to New Zealand or to wherever. And keep on earning money. This is bhava. Ogha, along with you have defilement, asava, bhava asava, then bhava yoga, all the three. Why it started? Because of the phassa. So, dosa salam, If the money becomes strong in India, you don't want it to be. It should slide down better because you can make more money. What if it comes down to 75 per dollar? You lost 10 rupees per dollar. What if it comes to 65? You lost 20 rupees to a dollar. What if it becomes 55? You lost 30 rupees to a dollar. What if happens it becomes 45? You lost 40 rupees to a dollar. What if it comes to 35 to a dollar? You lost 55. No, 50. Like that you keep on doing. That's $1 equal 1 Indian rupees. What happens? You know really what happens if that happens. So you'll have a dosa salla, arrow of hate. You hate to lose money. Same thing with stocks. Same thing with mutual fund. Same thing with anything we do. Same thing with land. Same thing with gold. Same thing with job. Same thing with wife. Same thing with children. Same thing with house. Can be anything. It's because of the phassa. Nothing else. If the phassa was cut from the beginning, it wouldn't have been like this. So then the slide. So when the slide is there, Vedanu, Vedanu Pagu Vinyanati. It gets established. You keep on feeling. You're not supposed to feel. Phassa creates feeling. Whatever you contact with, the same feeling will come. You didn't contact, no feeling will. So shouldn't I contact? Should I contact? You shouldn't contact. Cut the contact. Now, if you are looking from Vedana, like in the Goenka technique, you don't react to it now. That's right. So non-reaction. Just watch it. Okay. Yeah. But why to do that when you can cut the contact? Unplug it. You're done. No need to react or not react to a Vedana. Makes no sense. Okay. Then we go on the wrong way. Those who, like a chanda, you have dosa agati gamanam. Now we go on the hatred. Because of the contact which created feeling. I don't want bad feeling. I want good feeling, but the bad feeling is coming. So I hate this feeling. When I take action of hating the feeling, creates even more worse mess than what it was earlier. Any questions? Yes, Lakshmi.
So cutting is any day better than non-reacting.
Yes, madam.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you, thank you.
If you don't cut, you're suffering. Yeah, May, go ahead.
So the only way to cut pasa is to turn every animate and inanimate object into a dhatu.
Absolutely. You picked it right. If you have an asubha bhavana also, it does the same thing. So there's a game called bingo. So you are literally hit bingo.
Yes, I found the other day I was at the airport last week, and I found there were just too many people. It was just getting a bit distracting. So I used Asuba first, and then turned that into Dhatus, and that was a little bit easier because looking at just people sometimes it's a little bit there was too many people. It's a bit hard to just do dhatu sometimes. So sometimes turning it to asubha and then dhatu, that can work.
Right. So when I see any object, bring it to the original point. Original point is just a dhatu. Original state of any inanimate and animate is just a dhatu. You have modified it, basically. And that's the reason, yes. Mrityunjay, go ahead.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, when you are trying to point out that understanding that instead of as a person or naming, trying to understand as a dhatu, so that time, do you mean to say there is no contact or
There's no
how
contact.
then there is no contact means vinyana? What was no vinyana?
The Vijnana, which is established Vijnana, right? See, the Lakshmi is is an established Vijnana or not?
Yes, yes, yes.
That will not be there.
Oh, oh. There will be changeover from that type of understanding to this type of understanding.
Right. So now you have your wife Veena, right? If you cut out Veena, will you stop suffering or not?
Naturally, naturally.
That's all you need to do.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
just a Patvi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayu Dhatu, Akash Dhatu.
Thanks. Bye. Bye.
So there's no Phassa. Yes, sir.
In that case, that tackling the nimitta also will come into effect by doing this way.
There's no Nimitta at all, right? You have removed the
So
Nimitta.
we are removing nimitta by understanding that it is dhatus.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It becomes Animitta.
Yes. Animitta. Yes. Because it is natural one.
Yes. Other
Yes.
things are all
Okay.
created. Mrityunjaya.
Other things are
Yes.
is created, but when it becomes animitta, we are actually the natural swabhava. What is the swabhavas of the elements we are seeing?
Yes. So Mrityunjaya is a created one. But if somebody were to ask what is Mrityunjaya, it is Patavi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, Vayu Dhatu, Akash Dhatu, and Vijnana Dhatu. 6 Dhatu. Yeah, may go ahead.
So by using asubha, like Ajahn Chah said, if you turn everybody into skeletons, that can help cut the pasta as well.
See, you can take, like, if you take Ajahn Chah's way, you can take Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danta, Tacho. 5. And you can use that. In everyone, you just see this. So, when you get your children, just see them as Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danta, Tacho. So the nimitta goes away. So the phassa is gone. So there's no vedana.
I find that when I do the Kesa Loma, you kind of start to feel it on yourself. So then the person goes away because you start to feel the hair like on yourself. You look at somebody's hair and then you can feel your own hair. You can't, after a while, you're not seeing them. You just start to see it all on you anyway. So
Exactly.
it's the same.
Exactly. That's right. I'm done for today on this. Yes, Veena, go ahead.
And that means we are talking with the elements we should think and like the conversation. We have to not imagine the person and imagine means if we see also we should think that we are talking with the elements like that way. We have to move ahead.
Yes, yes, madam. Do one thing. You and Mrityunjay, if possible, can come to my home on Saturday. So we can do it together.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Ashwin.
Question: when we cut the fassa by various methods, there is a dhatu and all the methodology, ashub, all this. But and the savitar kasa vichar also it's a part of that. And we can cut the fassa by repeating the Buddha or something. All that yesterday what we discussed also. So there are various methods, but mind is shifting sometimes, not stick to the one reference. It shift from one dhatu to ashub and come back again. This is my problem. So is it we need to stick to one only?
Yes, so you have to take
That's
one. So, example, you just take the nose hole. That's it. In everyone. Don't go beyond it.
yeah, that's not a problem. My problem when I am alone is like yesterday I was not able to sleep, so I was walking in my room only. And then I'm doing Ashubh Bhavana, and also parallelly it's shifting to sometimes Dhatu, then Ashubh Bhavana, then it's not sticking to one reference.
So then you have to bring it to one. You have to pull it.
It's
So what do?
pull it.
Just relax. So just stop doing whatever you're doing. Just
Mhm.
watch the breath.
Okay.
Just close your eyes and just watch the breath for some time.
Mm.
Then try. It will work.
Okay. So stick to one reference and stick to one reference is very important.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will shifting from one reference to another reference or one object to another.
Yeah, because it
Okay.
will become distraction. So it becomes vikshepa. Vikshepa means distracted.
Mm. Yeah, but it's still doing savitak savichar, but it's a distracted way.
Yes, absolutely. Because now it is shift. The object is shifted. So we shouldn't shift it.
So that's the problem as of now I'm facing. So
Yeah,
okay,
it'll take time.
okay, thank you.
Yep. Anybody else? Yes, May. Go ahead.
So once you've converted everything to the dhatus, is it normal for it to have a feeling of like just like somewhat like emptiness because you feel that there's nothing but dhatu everywhere, so there's not really people out there, so that you feel emptiness around and then feel calm? Is that a
Yes. So the see, it's a animitta, signless, gives rise to apanihita, which is desirelessness. Bring it to shunyata, which is emptiness. So then you see the Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayu has no interest. You don't have any interest, nor they are interested in you. So you will feel relieved. Now you enter into deathless. Yes, Archana, go ahead.
Sir, where to see the pulsar in every object, in eyes, ears,
Nose,
nose,
tongue, body, and mind.
all the six things where to see the pulsar, no?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I've understood by seeing with eyes and with ears.
Yes.
Yeah.
So again, can you come on video again?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Anybody else want to volunteer on a video? Okay. We can play the game. It's better to play the game so that it becomes easy. Oh, May is also there. Oh, good. Yes. So now you see, Archana, why don't you speak?
Uh,
Can you
Good
speak
morning.
anything? Anything?
Good morning, sir.
Yes. Okay. So now how do you know she's Archana? Because of the sound. Can you cut Archana and only hear the sound?
Okay.
That's the practice. Cut
Yes,
the
yes, yes.
Archana.
Okay, okay. Got it.
Okay. So now when May is speaking, or when Archana is speaking, it's a conventional thing. We just have to name the body, it's Archana who is speaking. But what is coming out is just a sound, correct?
Yes.
So can we stick with the sound?
No,
You,
sound can come and go.
sound can come and go. See, near my home, there's a mosque. Allah will come after 5 minutes, that is gone. But if I'm reacting to that Allah, then my problem multiplies. I will say,
Yes.
stupid guys, they don't know what they're doing, and horrible people, and this and that, and so many things. But even if I see, sound will come and go.
Yes.
Husband is talking, sound will come and go. Children
Yes.
are talking, sound will come and go. Wife is talking, will come and go. Anyone talking, the sound will come and go. So can you stick with the sound? Whether they're talking in Marathi or they're talking in Hindi, they're talking in Kannada, they're talking in Burmese, they're talking in English, French or Latin or this or that. It's just a sound.
But if we think like that, it is they are they are speaking very good to me.
Yes,
Likewise,
yes, because you are
bad
creating
in
a
it.
vinyana. You're creating a vinyana which will say that, oh, they are appreciating me, which is a problem. Otherwise, now, Mrityunjay, why don't you speak something? Okay, let us talk some Dhamma.
Sir, sir, actually, the way you are trying to tell that separating, isolating the view from that is seeing from sound. So that is possible when we are actually in jhana states. It is possible, no sir. That is to
This
do
is
this type
jhana
of exercise.
only. This is also jhana. So
Okay.
you don't have to close your eyes and sit.
Yeah. So in jhana states, we can actually do this type of exercise very clearly
No, you're supposed to do jhana all the time.
all the time, and then attempt like this.
Yes. What is jhana? Let's understand. Jhana means being in a state. Jhana or jhana means what? You can't do jhana. You are in jhana. You got the point. When
We have to
when I recognize you as Mrityunjay, I am out
then
of
gone.
jhana. I'm not in
Then
jhana.
gone. Yes.
Now what
Yes,
happens?
yes.
Either I like what you're saying or I'll dislike what you're saying
If you are not in jhana,
if I'm not in jhana. If I'm in
correct.
jhana already, if I am in jhana already, there is no need to again be in jhana, right?
Yes.
So what are we doing is we are trying to enter into jhana. It's like entering into a home. You can't.
Okay.
You are in jhana or you are not in jhana. You are in jhana when you know there is no Archana, there is no Mrityunjay, there is no Veena, there is no May. Okay. See, it says
Yes.
Meenakshi.
When you make it as an animitta.
Now hold on for a second. Now it is say showing Meenakshi, but some man is sitting there. What happened to Meenakshi? I know she's there. Hold on. So now if we play this game, it's very funny. I am reading Meenakshi, but there's a man sitting. I am confused. Did Meenakshi became a man? No. What happened to Meenakshi? I don't know. Then I'll ask him, who are you? He will say, what is your problem? I might be whoever. What is your problem? No, sir, I want to know your name. Why? Take it as it is, right? It's a man sitting there. Okay, done. No, I want to know who that person is. Why I should know? What is the need for me to know?
Stop it there itself.
Now you have understood. Because now you are in dhyana or jhana, that you are accepting the way it is than expecting how it should be.
So that is basically in Abhidhamma we call it as the avoiding vipallasa.
Yes. So no, there's no vipassana.
Okay. That's all. No vipallasa.
No
Fine.
vipassana. Okay. So when I'm seeing May, see, if I ask May, don't smile, she starts smiling. 1, 2, 3. Ah, there it goes. Right. So I don't like her smile. So what to do? I'll say, hey, please don't smile. Don't laugh. She will laugh. Again, I say, no, May, don't laugh. She will do her best to stop laughing. No, just accept her laugh. It's okay. Just be natural. Don't have to be something specific. Then you are not in pain. You are in dhyana. Now you can see what is happening. It's just the body. It's a body which is moving like this, right? Is a person moving there? No. The consciousness is moving the body. This. No person. Like the same thing you can do with sound. Same thing with smell. Same thing with taste. Same thing with touch. And then the thoughts don't come at all. Now you are relieved. You are in prana, which is paramount.
Very thought-provoking words and sentences. So we could really come to the terms of what is jnana, what is this. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes, madam.
sir, that is the meaning of the when we don't identify it like I'm liking it or disliking it. The thing which is coming, then it is we are not doing fuss. Sir.
Correct.
We are taking it as it is. No,
Yes.
then fuss will not be there.
Yes.
Okay.
The contact, or in Hindi, sampark, is not.
Okay. We are not reacting to that thing. That is
Yes.
fuss. We are not doing fuss. Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So when there is no phassa, there is no vedana.
Okay.
Are you getting any feeling? No. What is there to feel? If there were no feeling, will you ever like it or dislike it and get confused by it? No. So if there were no feeling, will there be a craving? The answer is no. If there is no craving, will there be anything called as clinging to that experience? The answer is no. If there is no clinging, will you ever hold on to that experience? If you are not holding on to the experience, will you be born with that experience? The answer is no. If you are not born with the experience, will you ever age, die, and suffer? And that is the end of this.
Sir, this one, how we with the mind? How can we do with the mind?
And hold on. First, you do this 5 and tell me, yes, sir, I have done all the 5.
Yes, yes.
Then I will teach you the 6th one. You have learned how to see, right? Now you learn how to hear. Your husband speaks, there is no husband, only the sound coming. If your children speaks, it's only the sound coming, no children. Okay?
Okay, sir.
If a
Got
woman
it.
speaks, a woman. A man speaks, a man.
See, like man or woman, or like only just the mind?
No,
Or,
no, 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 no. Wait. First, remove Archana Patil, remove
Okay.
Lakshmi, remove May, remove Vilas, remove all other people. First step.
Okay.
Sticker. This is sticker or not? The sticker.
This is the sound of my husband. The husband we have to just
No,
make a
wait.
sound.
I think you have gone far. Hold on. First, remove your name and your husband name.
Okay.
Then, whom did he marry? No, there's no Archana. So, whom did he marry?
Yes.
Whom did you marry? No one.
I'll check. No one. Okay.
No one. Do you have children? Good. So, if Archana did not marry that man, how can you have a children? Correct? Two
Yes,
children.
yes.
Now you go to the next one. Is there a real husband? Can you find a husband? No. If, okay, can you find Archana? If Archana is not there, can you find Archana as wife?
No, sir, I'm not understanding this one.
Archana, if you were not Archana, will you become a wife?
No, no, no.
100% true, right? Okay. So if you are not a wife, will there be husband?
No, no.
Good. What is husband and wife and Archana and your husband is, just go back. It's only like what Veena said, four elements. Pathavi,
Yes.
Apo, Tejo, Vayu, right? And you both are taking space, basically. So there are five elements. If you just go back, what do you get? You get only skeleton. If you break all the skeleton, what do you get?
Pathavi.
No, nothing. Powder.
Yes.
You put the bone to the mixie, grind it well, becomes powder. That's all. Now the phassa is gone. What is there to feel? What is there to crave? In that powder, what will I crave? See, I'll give you another live example. I used to love my mother a lot. To that extent, my wife used to say to me every time, love your mother. Yes. When I was in Ladakh, he got a vision that my mother is dead and I'm not able to come out of the grief. So she saw that I'm going to suffer for 6 months to an year to come to terms of my mother's loss. In 2017, when I went to Ladakh and I came back, my wife said, I had this vision, so better be careful. Whatever dhamma you are following, have to intensify because your mother is dead. What I saw, it is going to be a problem. As she predicted, in December 2017, she died, which is 3 months from the time she got this vision. Now, when she died, nothing happened to me. Because I didn't have any mother. So I didn't cry. Even till date, I have not shed a single tear. Even though I used to love her very dearly. Nothing. Or when I go to my parents' home, now that both the parents are not there, I don't sit in one corner. My mom give me food from that place. My father used to sit here. Think, normal home. Any home is a home. Yes, I do have respect for my parents, gratitude for my parents, that is correct. But not this emotional kind of thinking. Oh, they left me and went and all that. Why? I have done animitta of that. Over. So can you do with your wife, if your husband, you can. And if you go back, you see only flesh and bone. You go back, you will see only bone and disintegrate the bone, remove the bones. Then what happens? Empty. Shunya. Animitta, apanihita, shunyata equals nibbana. Now you, so the phassa is removed. So no Vedana. There's no Vedana, then there's no Tanha. There is no Tanha, there's no Upadan. No Upadan, there's no Bhava. There's no Bhava, there's no Jati. There's no Jati, there is no Jara, Mara. They were like, those who can't understand this, if there were no contact, there can't be any feeling. If there are no feeling, then there is no craving. If there is no craving, if you can't cling on to that, because there should be some craving to cling on to. If there is no craving and clinging, you can't become. There's no becoming. Bhava is becoming. If there is no becoming, you can't be reborn. If you can't be reborn, there is no jara, aging, death. You ended suffering. So now you are. So if somebody asks me a question, Vilas, do you have a wife? Yes. But you say no. Yeah, I have a wife. Who says I don't have wife? Hey, you're telling lies. Conventionally, I have wife. Because conventionally, my name is Vilas. But I know I am not Vilas. To that extent, there is no wife. As long as I am a father, there is a son. If there were no father, there is no. If there is no husband, there is no wife. If there is no Indian, there's no nationality. Why? Indian is a label. Are you an Indian? No. Why? Tomorrow you can become an American. Day after tomorrow you can become an Australian. Crazy. Because it's becoming power. So who are you? Nothing. Just a witness. Sakshi. So can you tell me that there is no Lakshmi sitting here? Yes, there is. Absolutely. Is she real? There is. Do you like Lakshmi? Yes. But you just now said there's no Lakshmi. I don't like or dislike anything because they don't really exist. So, ending of suffering. Eyes can't see Lakshmi or Archana or anyone. Ears cannot hear Lakshmi or Archana or anyone. Nose cannot smell Lakshmi or Archana or anyone. Tongue cannot taste Lakshmi or Archana or anyone. Body cannot touch Lakshmi or Archana or anyone. If this is true, mind stands door close. If you close all the five sense doors, sixth sense door close by itself, then you are in bliss. Any questions? Could understand? Understand? Okay, good. Anybody else? Supriya or any other? How many people in this? Vijaya, Rupa, Padmavati.
A nice way of, for me, it was very good way of understanding. Especially, I was bothered with that how the nimitta will change will help in Appanita Vimukha and Shunyata Vimukha. Those three links I was not having proper understanding. Now by this, the Fassa is playing the role in that Nimitta. That role, through that role, I could relate the Nimitta with the Panita and Shunyata. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay, so shall we end for today then?
Sir, namaste, sir.
Namaste,
Sorry.
Rupa. Yes, go ahead.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಹಾ.
ಬುದ್ಧಿಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸಾರದಲ್ಲಿರೋರಿಗೆ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್. At the intellectual level, we have understood this, but our problem is how to adopt practically in our daily life. That is our main problem.
Yeah, Rupa.
Because we have to deal with so many things, emotions, family members,
Yes,
different characters.
See, all are characters only.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
So what you need to do is you need to see this gap in the nose to begin with on everyone.
Huh. Okay.
That becomes space, Akasha Dhatu.
Huh.
Then you see this. If you pull this, this also will go off. So now you have changed the person how he looks.
Like a god.
Like a
Right.
ghost.
Exactly.
So you have to make it like that,
Hmm.
including yourself.
Hmm.
Then it breaks the Maya antarala atara. There's no Maya.
Concept of beauty. Concept of beauty.
Beauty is gone. Concept of beauty is gone. So then you see ugliness. When you see ugliness, you let go of it.
Exactly.
What is told in Rupa, it is right, sir.
So you are in nibbana. Very next moment you are in nibbana.
Oh, just by coming out of this beauty,
Yes.
this
Because the
illusion.
nimitta is gone. The nimitta is gone, so you don't feel desired. You don't desire that. So it becomes empty. Once it becomes empty, then you are in nibbana. You can't get into nibbana. You are in nibbana. Just like you are in jhana. You can't get into jhana. You are in jhana. In the same way, you are in nibbana. You don't have to get into nibbana.
Okay.
Yes, Meenakshi, that's how we need to do.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, Rupa.
Sir, one more thing I have to just ask.
Yes.
Sir, we have to see two things, no? I have to cut the name of the person and also reacting. Two things I have to do.
Yes, first you have to remove Archana.
Yes, yes.
If Archana is not there, can she become a wife?
Yes, I got, huh? Yes, sir.
That's all.
First, I have to cut the name, and with that, I have to don't react also the things.
No, the reaction will go away. If you cut that, the reaction automatically will go away.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir.
You don't have to cut the reaction. There's no reaction.
Okay, okay.
The reaction
Like
is... Yes.
iti must mean sati idam hoti, like that. Iti.
Correct, correct. Iti imasmim sati idam hoti imassa upada idam uppajjati. So this being, this comes to be. With the arising of this, this arises.
Okay.
So that means birth being, death comes to be. With the arising of birth, death arises. If Archana is there as wife, Archana being, death of Archana is going to come to be. The arising of Archana, Archana dies.
Yes.
If there is no Archana, then how can she die?
Okay.
Simple.
Yeah, yeah. Meaning of this is we are creating jati, no?
Yes.
This is Archana.
This is
Okay,
Archana.
okay.
You are creating a defined life for Archana
Yes.
when no Archana exists. From the beginning, she never existed.
Yes. Got it, sir. Got it.
Sure, good.
Okay, I'll do this today. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
So that iti imasmin sati idam oti is the powerful formula for everything.
Yes, we need to understand the formula. Yes, Archana, again you wanted to speak?
No, sir. No.
What else? So shall we end?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thanks everyone then. So meet you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.